Welcome guys to another video. Today I'll be going over some tips and tricks you can use in your games for BUGHOUSE. Now, take all your previous knowledge of chess games and just throw it out the window. You're never going to need it. Let me show you. It's a lot different. This is 2v2, so always be looking for these tricks. For right now, for white, what do you do? Let's just e4. Very good in regular chess and BUGHOUSE. Very strong move. Most people would respond with e5. I wouldn't say I would recommend it for black, because then white can go knight f3, knight c6, and bishop c4. And I'm not joking you. Around like 30% of the people I play against, when I play white against this, they go knight f6, thinking that that's the best move for regular chess. Don't get me wrong. If you're in regular chess, amazing move. Go ahead, do that by all means. But in BUGHOUSE, it's not like that. Because then white can sacrifice the bishop. The reason why is because now he's forced to do one or two moves. If he takes the bishop, then it's check, one of these two moves, like here. If he goes here, then it's check, and then checkmate. You're probably thinking, how does white have 3 knights on the board and I'm placing pieces? It's BUGHOUSE. You just gotta wait for your partner to give you those pieces. But let's say he went and didn't take it instead. Well, what you actually do, you don't move your knight over here. You wait for your opponent to give you a knight. You give check. He has to take it, check, and then checkmate like this. So, if you don't play the 2 knights defense if you're black, it's not a good defense. Also, let me go over some other tips and tricks for white, then I'll go over black. If you're doing it at the start of the game and a white plays a ready opening, I think that's how you pronounce it, they go knight f3, and then they go d5, thinking that's a solid move. Don't get me wrong, very solid move. But then they go knight e5, a tricky move. The reason why is because you're not really sure what to do here. You don't want to move your knight here, because then you have some threats, maybe play some pieces over here. So you think you want to kick this knight out. But doing this move is probably the worst move you could do right here. It seems harmless, but as you realize, the knight's attacking these 2 squares, which means all white has to do is to wait for a pawn, bishop, or queen, and it's checkmate like this. So, now, you're probably thinking, well, white probably has a bunch of advantages. Well, let me go for black now. If white starts out with e4, first of all, I wouldn't really recommend e5, especially for a beginner. I would say e6 is very much better, in my opinion, because I personally like the French defense from BUGHOUSE at least. Also, another good variant, not variant, another good thing to counter e4 or whatever is Caro-Kann or Sicilian. They're both very good opening styles. So, with all that knowledge, you should now be able to win your chess games in BUGHOUSE. Thank you guys so much for watching and have an amazing day.